The NHL's Washington Capitals are betting on a new trend. The franchise announcing a partnership that will place the Caesars Sportsbook logo on the team's home and alternative jerseys worn for games played at Capital One Arena beginning in the 2022 and 23 season. Now, this marks the first team announced agreement in the NHL's jersey advertising program. Joining us now is Jim Van Stone, President of Business Operations and Chief Commercial Officer for Monumental Sports and Entertainment, the group that actually owns both the Capitals and the NBA's Washington Wizards. Jim, thank you so much for being here. I want to start here. Why did you decide to partner with the sportsbook for this initiative?
Well, you know what? Caesars is a great partner of ours. We were the first U.S. sports arena to open up a fully operational 365-day-a-year sports book at the arena. And Caesars, as everyone knows, is one of the juggernauts when it comes to fan engagement, customer engagement, a great hospitality company, a culinary company, a gaming company. And for us, everything that we've done together so far was all about the fan engagement. And we felt that moving into the jersey partnership with us was really just a natural transition. So an exciting moment for us and a really groundbreaking moment in the sports industry from the U.S. standpoint. So it's just an exciting opportunity.
It's no secret that sports betting really has taken off in the past year and a half. We have an entire show now dedicated to it here at Cheddar. But what is your group's approach toward, and I guess even in support of the gamification across the NHL and, of course, the NBA as well?
Well, we think it's just a fantastic opportunity. I mean, it really is so synergistic with what we do from a fan engagement and customer standpoint. And it's interesting, Alicia, we have these beautiful buildings around the country. They're state of the art. They're immersive in experiences. We literally open them up an hour before a live event. We close them immediately after. With having a bricks and mortar sports book here and being connected to the sports betting, it really has made Capital One Arena a 365-day-a-year destination. And really, I think we've become a football organization. We've become a soccer organization. And, for fans to come down here that are, big sports fans and watch and experience, maybe a broadcast of another sporting event that's not here at Capital One Arena, we think it's absolutely tremendous. So it's really been an exciting opportunity for us. And, we did some projections going into it with having a sports book partner, and also really someone that's committed to fan engagement. We think we're going to bring in an incremental 1 million visits a year to Capital One Arena. So we're in the heart of Chinatown and a great location, a perfect destination for people.
You kind of touched on this there, but I want to ask, your group
Sure.
has, as you alluded to, taken things a step further. You've debuted the Caesars Sportsbook at the Capital One Arena. I think it was this past May, and became the first ever sports betting venue, to have that within a professional sports facility. What does this offer fans? You mentioned that possibly 1 million new fans, a million more fans coming to the arenas as a result. But what's the impact to the fan experience?
What I'm hopeful for is that people come 3 or 4 hours before a Capitals or a Wizards game. They stay a couple hours afterwards, really take in the entire experience of the arena itself. I mean, we have truly inside the sportsbook an immersive experience. There's about 20 betting windows. There's 14 or 15 kiosks. And then also as part of that, there's a huge immersive television experience. We have over 100 screens in the actual sports book itself, and we've got a great culinary experience. We partner with the local celebrity chef, Nick Stefanelli, who's got an amazing menu, and we think it's just a perfect way to spend all day. And this past Sunday, we had our first Capitals preseason game at 5 p.m. We had people arriving at 11 o'clock in the morning, getting prepared for Sunday football with the NFL, and then stayed through the game that evening. And it was just fantastic. And being a sports book connected to an arena, we've got a seamless transition into a 20,000 seat Capital One Arena. And we've gone through a $65 million renovation over the last several years. And we've got a beautiful Jumbotron, immersive experiences with LED screens throughout. So it's a really perfect viewing experience for fans.
I mentioned there you are the first, right? But do you expect this to be a trend of sports books in professional sports stadiums and arenas across the country? And I guess with that also, maybe if you could talk about some of your biggest challenges that you've had to overcome to get to this point, becoming the first.
So, I am really hopeful that every stadium in the arena around the country has this opportunity, because I think it's really good for the sports fans. I think it's an incredible opportunity. So I'm optimistic that, as more jurisdictions open up in sports betting and it becomes legalized, that there is certainly an opportunity for our arenas and facilities to be able to offer what we're doing here at Capital One. I will say it was probably about 2.5 years by the time PASPA was overturned and we were able to open up our sports book. So it was a long time coming. We worked with a lot of great partners. And the thing that was important for us, originally we partnered with William Hill that was acquired by Caesars, but both of us really shared the same values going into this. It was all about the customer experience. It was all about fan engagement. We really both focus on responsible gaming and gaming education. And in addition to that, I think here in DC, which is unique for us, we partner very closely with the American Gaming Association. So educating fans to bet responsible in a really approved marketplace, we think is absolutely critical and important.
That kind of ties right into my next question, essentially, because, you know, I wonder how is your group helping to educate fans who may enter, you know, an arena in a dramatic, you know, Capitals game or Wizards game, and naturally, you know, fans can be emotionally impacted, but if they have wins or losses, I'm sure there's no secret that there may be some criticism in what this could lead to. How do you guys plan to proactively kind of deal with that as opposed to potentially reactively?
You know, I think from our standpoint, the fortunate thing both in the NBA and the NHL, we're part of really big leagues. So we have, you know, teams throughout the entire country, and the leagues give us a lot of support and direction in terms of best practices and rules and regulations. I think really partnering very closely with partners like we have with Caesars, you know, we are going to do a lot of co-branded PSAs. We're going to do a lot of messaging in the arena. And really for us, I mean, you know, that continuous education process is really what's critical and most important. It is new for a lot of people. And, you know, for really first time people that have actually placed a bet, that education process so they fully understand it is critical. And we have a commitment, I think, from a league standpoint, our teams in DC, and also from, you know, our great partnership with Caesars. So the commitment to education, I think, is one of the most important things that we're highly focused on.
Well, exciting to see, you know, what you guys are doing. I'm excited to see how the fans embrace this. Obviously, with you guys being the first here, we have a full season to enjoy and see how it goes. Thank you so much for being here. Jim Van Stone, President of Business Operations and Chief Commercial Officer for Monumental Sports and Entertainment.